I am keeping it really basic again today. Last week I made cannellini bean hummus, which is always really great to have a, you know, basic hummus recipe. And today I'm doing an easy, fresh, delicious guacamole, because guacamole, avocados are still in such abundance, and this is really awesome for, I've been making a lot for the kids after school because they get home and they're starving, and this is just so nutritious and 5-minute job, and they love it. And with corn chips, it's a really, really good afternoon snack. But also it's awesome for entertaining. And if you've got people who just drop in, it's so easy to whip up in 5 minutes flat. Tell me, if you are watching me live, is guacamole something that you make all the time, or is it something that you don't really think about? Now, this is a red avocado. Normally I use Hass, but this is what was in the markets a couple of weeks ago, which I've ripened. It's a little bit trickier to know when these are ready, because often with a Hass avocado, you can just push the skin a little bit and you can tell, but these have got a really thick skin. When you know that they're ripe is when you take the stalk out and it's green underneath. That's when you know that it's ripe. Also, when you push the stalk in a little bit and it just softly goes in, then it's ripe. If it's firm, then, you know, if it doesn't go in, then it's still firm. So this recipe is coming out in my newsletter tomorrow night. So if you're not on that, head to wickedwellbeing.com/new and register your details, and it'll come straight into your inbox tomorrow night. But if you're already on it, see, that's an absolute perfect avocado. So I'll just, the stones come out really easy with these reeds as well. Now, if I am wanting to put this into a salad, I'll use the back of a knife and I'll just score it along like this and go the other way, and then just tip it into my salad. But I'm just going to, it's important to use the blunt end of a knife, because that means that you don't go through the skin. But with these reed ones, because the skin is so thick, it's really, really easy just to do it like this. So I'm going to just scoop it out. Did you know that you can freeze avocado flesh? Tell me in the comments. Just using a fork, and I'm going to mash it up. You can freeze avocado flesh. You cannot freeze unripe avocados and then take them out and hope that they will ripen, because that doesn't work, because I've learnt the hard way and had accidents, and they haven't, and it's also not ideal, or you can't freeze them ripe. You need to take the flesh out and either just freeze them in a bag as a whole flesh, or you can cut them up into slices and kind of free flow them. So I am just mashing that up. If you like a little bit more texture, then don't mash it up as hard, as smooth, but as you can see, just like so. And then I've got all my ingredients ready. Key, fresh lime juice, and I'm loving that limes are starting to fall off our tree. Amazing. So I'm just using, I wasn't quite sure how juicy these limes would be. So I've got a couple there, and then some coriander, yum, spring onions, yum. I've got some, I'll put that in a sec, that's tomatoes. This is a little bit of garlic powder. I use that instead of, if I can't be bothered cutting up, you know, real garlic, and also I don't want to use the jar garlic because it's got additives and preservatives that I want to stay away from. So a good sprinkling of salt, a good grinding of black pepper. Now remember, if you've just joined me, the recipe is coming out in my newsletter tomorrow night. So if you want that, head to wickedwellbeing.com/new and just enter your details, and it'll be all yours. So yum. Now, a lot of recipes say that you need to take the pith out and peel tomatoes. Because I'm all about healthy eating made easy, yes, it is better to take the seeds out, but I don't, because it's more time consuming and I don't see the problem with it. And so I just keep them in. So I've just cut up a tomato. If you are making this and serving it later, then just hold off on the tomato and add it just before you serve. But that's all that you've got to do. And the natural preservative from the limes will stop it from going brown. So you can put it into a bowl, cover it with whatever you use, cling film or a honey wrap or something like that, and then put it in the fridge until you're ready to eat it. These are my all-time favourite corn chips. They're gluten-free, they are multi-grain with sea salt, and they're Mexicano. Don't get promoted from this, I'm not an ambassador of this company. It's just that I love these. I used to love, there was chia seed and quinoa chips. They've gone off the market. Obviously, there weren't enough people who were wanting them to stay in the supermarket. So this is what I use as an alternative now, and I love, love, love them. So really good, wholesome ingredients, whole grain, bonus that they are gluten-free. So there you go. There is homemade guacamole. Literally takes 5 minutes. And all those key ingredients that need to go in. Don't forget, if you want to get this into your inbox, head to wickedwellbeing.com/new. I've also put the link above, and register your details, and the recipe will be sent out tomorrow evening. Thanks so much for joining me, and have a fantastic rest of your day, and I will look forward to connecting with you again soon. Bye.